But none of this has come from you.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe he's upset about something.
Does that affect you and how you approach the fight when somebody comes at it this way personally?
Generally, it's a good thing because when someone's not of sound mind, especially when someone doesn't generally act like this, that's generally a bad thing for them. Right? I talk about the psychology of performance a lot. And the psychology of performance is you want to have the same thing as many times as possible. Especially then you might identify, what did I do when I was having good performances, and I want to do that a whole bunch. And so when you're way off and you're acting a way that you've never acted before. I mean, some reports that I've been covering George since the beginning of his career, he's never acted like this. So when you're acting just a totally different way, generally you don't know what that performance is going to put out, and I think that's a good thing.
So you like the unknown. You think that plays in your favor?
Yes, I like him being upset.
And what's this ride been like in the UFC for you, for going from like the boring guy that'll never get signed to, dare I say, a crowd favorite now, man? I feel like you're one of the rising stars. What's this ride been like for you?
It's been good. It's been fun. I came out of retirement to prove I was best in the world, not to get famous or to make money. And the fact that those things are happening, I guess that's a nice positive for me. Except that I'm kind of antisocial, so the famous is kind of awkward sometimes. But yeah, it's been good.
How about your relationship with Dana? You know, you had him raise your hand last week at the press conference. It seems like he enjoys you now, where at one point, you know, he was insulting you.
Well, that was kind of funny. I mean, you know, what else can you do besides laugh at that?
How much do you guys talk? Do you ever talk outside of fight?
I just reviewed my text with Ariel, and my last text with Dana was March 16th.
Do you like kind of being on his good side now, or do you kind of miss when you got to go back and forth and poke fun at him a little bit?
You know, we never know. I can go back on the bad side real quick. Who knows?
Of course. Well, talk about this title picture, man. You called it, right? I mean, Colby didn't get the fight. Yeah. He got booked again. What kind of inside information are you working with? How did you know that was going to happen?
I have no inside information whatsoever. I felt it. I feel, and sometimes you just feel the vibes of things going on. And that was what it felt like to me.
What do you think about that matchup? Who do you think is going to come out of that with the win?
I think it's a tough fight for both of them. I mean, Colby does a great job putting pressure on, but he also gets tagged a lot. Robbie hits really hard, but he kind of rests against the cage a lot. So I really do think it could go either way.
Yeah. I know the way that you felt is that, hey, you're going to win here and you're going to get granted that title shot. Does the result of that fight matter? I mean, let's say Robbie wins, or
I don't think so. I think I get the title shot no matter what.
Yeah. What do you have to do? I mean, what if this is a tough grinding decision? It's not maybe the most exciting fight of all time. Do you think that matters, like how this fight plays out?
No, it doesn't matter. Irrelevant.
Why is that?
Because I'm not some dipshit that goes out and promises something. I've told you for the last 20 fights exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk across the cage, I'm going to grab you, I'm going to grind on you, I'm going to beat you up. If you give me a submission, I'll take it. If you don't, I'll just keep grinding on you. And so there's no false expectations. And I think that goes a long way with the fans. I think my honesty has gone a long way with the fans. There's too many guys puffing out their chest and trying to make it something it is and promising all these things. And listen, are you really shocked if I go grind him out for 3 rounds? You're not shocked at all. It's definitely probably one of the most likely options of all the options we have. So I don't think it matters.
When you talk about the fake stuff, do you think that's what George is doing? I mean, is this some kind of hype bravado or something that he's trying to sell to people?
Absolutely. Well, I think he's trying to sell to himself. I think that's his main customer right now.
No doubt. So how do you think you get this done? Is it that grind? Is that what we're going to see?
Yeah, I'm going to grind on him for 3 rounds, and if he leaves me an opportunity, I'll take it.
Then when does the title shot happen?
November 2nd, Madison Square Garden.